After extensive deliberation, the caucus resolved to humbly appeal to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to consider a political and humanitarian intervention using the constitutional powers granted under Section 175 of the 1999 Constitution to grant pardon to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
As you saw in that video, that is the National Assembly group. You can call it a caucus of people who are demanding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. This is a welcome development, as we have been saying on this channel, that a group in the National Assembly have come together to press for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this is coming at the back of the heels of the visit of the Abia State Governor, Alex Otti, to Sokoto State, demanding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also. It looks as if they are beginning to understand the power of unity, coming together in one voice to make a demand, rather than doing it one that doesn't hold water. Today is the 1st of December 2025, and I say happy new month to you all. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you are doing okay wherever you are watching me around the world. I wish you the best of this Yuletide season, and I pray that success will find you wherever you are. You will also be in good health. As you are aware, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is meant to be in Abuja anytime from now to put finishing touches on his appeal. And you know that he has been complaining about not being able to do that because of a warrant that has not been sent from the Abuja High Court demanding the release from the Sokoto prison. And the Sokoto prison cannot release Nnamdi Kanu without that warrant. Just remember that. So this week is going to be very, very tense. Very, very interesting, as we see how Onyendu himself is going to maneuver that stumbling block, that hurdle that they put before him from Abuja. And definitely, you know that there are high powers of people who have ganged up together to do this to him, to make sure that he doesn't file that appeal on time. And Omotosho is among chief conspirator among that group of people, alongside Wike and other people who have teamed up in Abuja to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu suffers in Sokoto and never appeals the fake judgment that does not hold water. But by the grace of God, with the coming of Alex Otti to Sokoto State Prison, we are sure that something is going to happen about that, because Kanu must have tabled that issue before Governor Alex Otti, and we are hoping that Alex Otti uses his power as a governor to break any barrier stopping Nnamdi Kanu from going for that appeal. We know that we are pressing for the unconditional release for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but the case is still on. And we know that as long as the case is on, we have every responsibility to defend ourselves in the court. So we must follow the appeal appropriately step by step, because automatically the High Court has done its own job and it has gone. But right now we are in the state of appeal. Pending any decision by the president to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, we need to keep still believing that the appeal court is going to overturn it for many reasons, of course, obvious to all of us to see. Because clearly, Nnamdi Kanu said, Omotosho, show me the law. There is no law that you are using to find me guilty. Talking about Alex Otti and his visit to Sokoto State, yesterday I released a video about that. There are more videos that have come out as regards Alex Otti in Sokoto State. Here are videos coming out showing Alex Otti in Sokoto State. This is example of such a video. Again, and that is Alex Otti landing in Sokoto State from the airport with his entourage all the way to Government House, to pay his respect, and all the way to the prison to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is exactly how Alex Otti's visit went. Very seamless and very straight to the point, because he knows why he was in Sokoto, and he went there for that purpose and went back to Abia State. I have talked about his visit and how I think it is in the right direction, mostly now, because these politicians, their job is to make sure they stand for the people, but most times they have lost their part. But we keep on praying for any of them who remembers their calling and knows the primary reason why he was voted into power is to defend the people. For any of them who remembers, definitely they can continue their job. But for those who have lost their part and are selling their people for a pot of porridge, may God help you, because Judgment Day is fast coming. So Alex Otti coming out to stand for his brother, it's a welcome development. At least 1 out of the 5 governors has decided to take the bull by the horn. And of course, coming from Nnamdi Kanu's governor himself is a step in the right direction. My only problem is, as always, I always say this, we cannot walk alone. One governor cannot just be doing these things. One House of Assembly like Obiagwocha cannot just be doing these things. There has to be a coming together. There has to be a point where people come together and say, this is our brother. We have to do this together. I am tired of seeing one person here and there. The Abia State alone we're talking about. We have Oji Kalu, you have, Ben Kalu, you have, lots of politicians there, and the governor, House of Assembly, and you see them talking different out of the mouth. The other day, Oji Kalu was saying something else. The governor is saying something else. Ben Kalu is having his own stand. I don't understand. Why can't they come and sit on the table? Are you not for Abia State? Are you people not for Abia State? Why can't you sit down on one table and discuss Abia State and discuss the matters that are pressing Abia State? Why can't we play politics the right way? Sometimes you want to impress your friends in Abuja, in Aso Rock. Of course, you can impress your friends for politics, but also understand how to also impress your people at home. Who told you you cannot support Nnamdi Kanu and still support your Fulani friends at the same time? Who told you that? They are not mutually exclusive. But you want to show them that you are wiping their ass. You want to show them that you are wiping their feet. Who told you you cannot support your own and support them if you want to support them? That is how daft you are. You want to over-impress. You want to overcompensate for your inadequacies. This is my point. Do your politics in peace, but make sure that you also stand for your people. That is about that. Talking about 1st of December and the Yuletide season, this is on a lighter note. I saw this video has been spreading of this picture has been turned into a frame. Show me the law. Show me the law. Somebody framed it and was carrying it around town and was, catching crews, going around everywhere. That phrase by Nnamdi Kanu, Omotosho, show me the law. It has become a national phrase. It has become a hit. Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet. Anything he says is a hit. Any word he says does not fall to the ground. People are already taking advantage of that. Some are printing shirts, some are printing billboards, some are painting their homes, their rooms. They're doing printings of different souvenirs with "Show me the law." Then this one is very wonderful. I thought it was nice to have such an edifice. Would be good to have in your house, in your parlor, to always remember, because one day, every word of Nnamdi Kanu in the court will become quotes in a book. Will become quotes in a book. That is a fact. That is just a fact. To never neglect any word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he is a prophet. He is sent to save his people at this critical time.
Injustice. Show me the law. Show me the law. Show me the law. You just want to show me the law. 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 I'm not going to show me the law. Show me the law. I'm not going to show me the law. You just want to show me the law. Show me the law. Show me the law. Show me the law. I'm not going to show me the law.
All road leads to Sokoto State. Definitely, as Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto, Sokoto has become a pilgrimage of all sorts. Everybody is flocking down there in the last 1 week alone, which is about 10 days since Nnamdi Kanu has been in the Sokoto prison. You cannot count the amount of visitors that has come there, and I mean high profile visitors. These are people who normally on a very good day will never leave their state, but for this reason of the pilgrimage of Sokoto, Nnamdi Kanu has become, these people have landed in Sokoto in the past 1 week, chiefly among which is the Abia State governor himself. And as you are aware, on this channel, we have declared Sokoto State a pilgrimage because Nnamdi Kanu, the prophet of God, is there. And wherever a prophet of God is a holy ground. So Sokoto State for now is our holy ground. As long as Nnamdi Kanu's legs have stepped on there, good things will flow from that place. Though the enemies that sent him there thought they are going to send him to rot, but he's going to germinate and is going to multiply like the mustard seed. That is how exactly it is. I'm so happy to see you all this month in good health. Definitely for those at work, I wish you the best. For those at home watching me, I wish you the best. For those waking up from sleep and for those going to sleep, wherever you are in the world, I also wish you the best. And I tell you, we will be here day and night to make sure that our leader is well protected, to make sure our leader's rights is well defended, and to make sure that they do not hide anything. And I'll make sure that we expose everything they're hiding about him, and to make sure that we inform all of you everything you should know about him. Happy new month. Till I see you next video. Peace.